Alright, now I think I move on to the Pokemon. Regice. Or do I fight more of them? Nope, Regice. Alright. This boss is where this game does start to get pretty tough. The second part of this boss, I guess the third part of this boss in particular. Oh boy, that would be why. That definitely did not hit that hard on normal difficulty. This is normal, that hit for like 1900, 1800. Here it hits for 3000, 3000. That's crazy. I do not know what this song is, but it's really good. Let me check that sometime. Check it out on Chris. See what that is. I wonder if that robot voice is actually saying something, or if it's just like an instrument. I bet it's actually saying something. Dang, that hits hard. And that's one of his stronger attacks, but that still hits for a lot. Got you down to half hit points. Luckily, you have a lot less hit points than the defender does. That is not a pretty attack either. Damn. Yes, so we can hit Natalie. Drain those hit points. And set you on fire. I know enough about Pokemon to know that the three Regis were based around the three types that had the highest defense. Rock, Ice, and Steel. The third generation was the first game. Pokemon Sapphire was first. And I remember these guys. And I remember when I discovered their existence, that they were in those big rock ruin things, those hidden places. And I unlocked them, and it was like, oh sweet, do these unlock like a whole other part of the game? Because I was a kid, and I didn't realize that there was a limit on how much you could put into a cartridge. And here it was these three new Pokemon, and I'm like, oh my god, what are these guys? Are these like the gods of Pokemon over here? Like, are they invincible? It was really funny. Drain surprisingly getting beaten right now, but I think I can take out Regice with this. Yeah, I can. And here comes Rock. This Regice has a very obvious weakness to fire, and I do not know that your elemental weaknesses. It turns out it's ice. So we're all weak to ice in Pokemon. Not a huge knowledge base on Pokemon, me. Gamble with Natalie's hit points, but I think I should be fine. The third phase of this fight is where things are pretty tough. Oh crap! I didn't think that would happen. Alright, this is not good. Because I can't heal within this turn. Well, actually, I can do this. Let's see how far that gets me. Awesome. Both in the 8,000s. And there was both cut in half immediately. Awesome. It did get me out of that little crisis. Sweet. Don't use that attack. That attack hits Natalie for 5,000. Oh god, I would take a turn to use Protect here, but I keep having to heal Matt with Drain. Use this. I'm almost gonna have to use Protect in the second phase of this fight. The third phase of this fight is Regirock and Regice at once, or both at the same time, and it is a doozy. Alright, finally cast here. Cast this. She also has a barrier that I'm gonna need, but I really want to take out Regirock here. Yeah, like this boss is where this game does start to pick up the difficulty. Yeah, you only hit me for 3,000 now. I'm surprised I didn't use a remix of the Reggie's battle theme from the third generation Pokemon games. Oh, now would be a nice time to use a Ether one. Unless I have to use it myself. I think that's what they're there for. This would be nice. Alright. Do not think anything you do can kill Natalie unless it's like a Titanic attack. No, she's fine. Alright, sweet. Oh, hit Natalie, hit Natalie, hit Natalie. Crap. Let me do this. How do I have 12 others? Maybe I can get a lot of those from this day. Can use that before that becomes an issue. I love RPGs. This game, for being what it is, just a straight battle simulator. I mean, that's not a simulator, but like just a straight battle waves of enemies things, is really strategic. Just about as strategic you can get with something with just straight RPG battles, and it's pretty fun. I really like this game for what it is. For straight RPG battles, it's fun. Like I said, I would absolutely recommend this game, this whole series to anyone who likes RPGs, especially JRPGs. It's gone. Third phase of this boss is one thing I'm worried about. It's that and the final boss are the two toughest things in this game. The final boss. I'm gonna get to the final boss and then die, and I'm gonna be annoyed. So you have a lot more hit points than Ice does. Yeah, please just keep doing that. Please just keep punching him out in the face. So you keep doing, have it be inconsequential. Alright, so I'll take you out with this. Oh yeah, like 5 hit points left. Oh, no, I did take him out. Alright, this is hard. Shoot, I really want to use Eruption, but I do want to cast Protector. Because these guys cannot debuff me, and I want to have these buffs up while they last. These defense buffs up while they last. Alright, take out Ice first, because Ice has a lot less hit points. They do have less hit points than their normal fights in this fight, though, thankfully. Oh, well, now that's hitting for... Oh, fuck, because I have the buffs up, though. Oh, man, it's fucking easy. We'll do this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. I didn't see your health bar, though. Alright, that's good. Maybe that attack is just weaker in this phase. I guess that's what I was thinking of earlier. Are you guys just wailing on Natalie? I'll annihilate you. I'm going to use an Ether. No, I want to use Eruption. I'm trying to use Ethers when I'm just up against Red Rock, because that's just a weaker version of the boss I just beat. Let's heal. I'm going to use Barrier next turn. Ethers are going to be important here in a second. I would really like to kill Reggie Ice before I use Ethers, which I think I can manage. Maybe not, dang. Cast Barrier. Suddenly this gets really strategic when I'm in a tough-ass boss fight like this. Well, that attack is significantly weaker than it was. Thank God. Just keep draining you. I'm down to half health. Still keep having to heal Natalie, though. I'd love to use Fireball, but I gotta bust out the others at this point. I know a thing or two. I know enough about RPGs to get through this on epic difficulty, I think. I play my cards right, I can do this. That means not being conservative with use of MP. Especially in this game. Debuffs are starting to wear down. Keep wailing on him. Keep wailing on him, please. You are almost gone. That's good. I can last a little bit longer with you without another. I really want to render you guys dead now. Plus, it's a rare mode that I can get a hit on with Natalie because she's healing so much. And using barrier on top of that. Oh, hit Natalie, hit Natalie. Oh, that's, I can get that one, I guess. It's gonna be a wildfire piece rather on Matt. Oh, the second game, the boss of this, like the second to last boss was that two-headed Hydra. And boy, was that thing a pain in the butt. And oh god, the final boss of the second game, I just remembered how hard that thing was too. But the second game overall is definitely harder than this one. The second to last boss in this game, on the practice run, it was a cakewalk for me because all he was doing, like half of the fight, all he was doing was doing basic melee attacks on Matt. And it was just melee attack and then drain and electrocute you and then just rinse and repeat. And it wasn't until like the second half of the fight he actually started busting out his real attacks, and by that point it was too late. I just had him. Final boss of the second game though was that two-headed dragon nightmare that could heal itself and had insta-kill moves. That was crazy. Yeah, they're here. Second game definitely harder than this one. In fact, this might be the easiest game in the series now that I think about it, because this is probably the one I can definitely get through with the greatest ease. He doesn't have any ice attacks in this game, dang it. Oh wow, you have significantly less hit points. Didn't notice that. Getting owned, Regirock. You seven-eyed giant thing. That's an insult, right, guys? Around 45 minutes at this point. Yeah, it's gonna be this stuff gonna be a multi-part episode. I thought I could squeeze in oh, I like that. I thought I could just make this in one episode, but that's absolutely not gonna happen. It's probably gonna be 2 parts. Maybe 3 if I split into like 20 minutes. I might do that. Episode 1 was a little over half an hour, and I can live with that. Oh wow, that magic power up was fun. I mean, Achievement Hunter gets away with 45-minute videos, so I figure I can put in half an hour on mine. Oh god, I really want to keep milking that buff. Shoot, I should use a potion here. I gotta use heal. But boy, would I really keep milking this buff though. While it lasts. Because I don't buy the attack. I never buy the attack potions. Yeah, I could have used it. Dang it. Well, then I would have had to use the thing this turn, but it would have been a little bit extra damage I could have used. Yeah, I never buy the attack potions in this game. All I buy are antidotes, waters of life, and others. Because for this whole Bloodblade strategy, that's all you really need. I mean, that's why that's how I play this game the way I do. Is because his sword negates half of the use of the white mage in this game, and Natalie is a white and black mage, a red mage. Never understood that white plus black equals red. Never quite got what Final Fantasy was doing with that, but I'm not gonna judge. Keep blasting you with ice until you die. Blasting you with ice and drain magic, of course. Not use right now. You are out of here. We have 2 areas left. Sweet. Got an attack potion. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use that. I could use that on Matt, actually. That could really help. Oh yeah, the Zelda area. There's 2 of these guys. Or there's 2 waves of these guys. I have no idea what those guys are. I'm just gonna keep going as normal here. These guys are not much trouble. I think these are the first guys that can seal you though, and I hate seal. SeL is where you can't use your magic. It's a stat saying what you can't use magic. You can kill with an antidote, but you can't use magic, and it sucks. Oh, I am gonna need barrier. Okay. What is that? Well, that was useful, except it wasn't. That could have been literally anything else, and it would have been preferable. Damn it. I have to heal before I use barrier, though. Reggie Rocket dealing a number on me. That I can live with. Like I said, that I can live with. Drain you. Are you still alive? What are you doing over there? Barrier. I don't think these guys can debuff. I think the only enemies that can debuff are those zombie guys before the final boss and the final boss. Well, the attack is just nothing with barrier. Sweet, that's only dealing 800 damage. Oh, hit Natalie, come on, hit Natalie. Yes! Love it when those potions, random potions hit Natalie. So you're gone. You're about to be gone. That buff, that magic buff is still there. Keep that going. A little bit longer. Oh, she was protected. Ah, well. There's a lightning bolt in the background. I never noticed that. Oh, it's lightning all over the screen. Holy crap, check that out. Keep going here. That's not all over the screen. And by all over the screen, I mean in two corners. I want to use basic attack for you. What am I doing here? You're gone. The bomb. Boy, I will not use that. 3 of them. Zelda 2 music. Boy, was that game hard. Thinking I played it like twice, and I declared it like the hardest game of all time when I played it, and I never played it again. Should probably go back and play that someday though. I have emulators. Yes, use all your physical attacks right after I cast Protect. Right after? Is that what I said? Oh, it's gonna hit Matt, I bet. No, it's gonna hit Natalie! Sweet! Did not alternate. I like it that way. Finish you off with ice and kill you until you are dead. How are you not dead? Oh. Or did you be dead? This game has a significant lack of lance. This game needs more lance. And everything needs more lance. Good night. That's bloody rash. Ah, there's SeL. That is extremely irritating. Although it's a lot more manageable if it's on Matt, because Natalie can just unseal it. But boy, when that's on Natalie, it is irritating, because then Matt has to take a turn off of using Drain to use an antidote to get her out of it, and Matt skipping one turn of Drain, especially on this, god damn it, especially on this difficulty, is a pain. Boy, it's gonna be a pain. I don't know about this difficulty, but that's a pain on normal, much less on epic. Thank God I can still drain his hit points, but I can't use the actual drain ability, which isn't nice. Also, Natalie has to take a turn from healing in order to cancel his. I'm at no risk if they keep using that. Drain nice because it deals a lot more damage than normal attack as long as you have that sword equipped. The Blood Eater or the Blood Blade. Closing in on an hour in this video. So yeah, definitely gonna be a multi-part. I don't mind that. I knew there were gonna be some episodes of the SoL project that are gonna be multi-part. Definitely not. I'm definitely not for. I'm definitely not one for predicting where I'm gonna cut parts. So I'm not gonna stop and say, "Hey, this is the end of part 1. I'll see you next time," or "I'll see you in part 2" or something. Unless I like plan it way ahead of time, and I'm not doing it with these videos. I'm just kind of. I record the whole video, and then when I go into editing, I'm just gonna pick a spot that seems. Whoops. I'm just gonna pick a spot that seems pretty good to stop in and just cut it there. And, oh, you need another. I didn't notice that. Damn it. Alright, almost at the second to last boss here. Seal is just really annoying because when you get sealed, it suddenly becomes top priority to get that seal off. And that's why it's annoying, because you have to take a turn to get rid of that seal. That's what's irritating about it. And that's why I hate about it. I didn't know these guys could seal it. I thought it was just the last wave of enemies and the last boss that could do that. Now, in the later games, it became a lot more common, especially the third. Okay, the Guardian. This guy can be a pain, unless it was like the video before, where he was literally just using like the same 2 basic melee attacks on Matt over and over and over. That's all he was doing. It was pretty funny. This guy does have his special beam cannon over here though, so I do want to worry about that. He did use that once last time. You definitely hit harder than Thunderbolt, so I'll use you. Beat you, Mary! That is a hit. Oh, that's a hit. Alright, so that's not what he was. That's not what you did last time. You. See, that was one of the. Those are the attacks. Like, the attack is just he goes up to someone and just gets those little blades out of his chest and just hits him, and then that's it. It's his basic melee attack. I mean, the blades can differ. I don't know if it makes the damage differ, but that's the attack. And all he was doing was using that attack on Matt over and over and over for like half the battle. It was pretty funny. Oh, that is not a Thunderbolt hit. Okay. Oh god. Look at you being an actual boss now. I have no idea what song this is, but it's really good. Or what game it's from. That's a hit. But it was on Matt, so it's kind of inconsequential. Because Bloodblade is a thing. I don't even use Bloodblade. You don't even use this drain strategy for the damage it deals. I mean, it does deal a lot of damage over time, but you just use it because it keeps his hit point bar constantly full. Nope, there's that basic melee attack that we're seeing. So instead of using it every turn against Matt, he's using it against Natalie every other turn. This boss does have a ton of hit points, though. This boss might be longer than the final boss. I don't know. That's probably about the same length. Final boss can be a marathon boss if you're not careful. So can this guy. There's that melee attack against Matt that I saw 100 times last time. I wonder if I delete. I don't think I deleted that actually. Whoa, that's an attack. See, I used that attack last time I fought it, and it hit for like 3,000 I had Protect on. And that Protect here only hit for like, what, 2,000? Yeah, you got Thunderbolt in here. I don't think there's any 6,000 damage. Especially not that. If I can eat one Thunderbolt in, I can eke in another. Oh, got his hit points down by almost half here at this point. Almost half, and I've been fighting this guy for like, I guess 5 minutes, okay. I forgot what I just said. Still not the shortest of bosses, this one, especially if that attack is a pain. I bet that counts as a magic-based attack. First chance I get here, I'll use Barrier. Also, because my Protect is worn off, and that's not fun. Yes. What the crap? Okay, so that's a thing. Suddenly that happened. So yeah, you can hit me for 6,000 after all. Alright. Ah. Barrier would help here. Buffs, the single most important thing in the world in Epic Battle Fantasy 3. And the fourth game, but the fourth game I found myself relying on them a lot less. The third game, it was like the first thing you did when you went into any battle in the end game was cast Protect. Like before you so much as took a breath, Protect was active. Do I gamble with it? Yes, I do. Yep, that gamble paid off. About halfway there. Whoa, this guy definitely feels like a boss. I love those RPG bosses that genuinely feel like you're up against a friggin' unmovable force, and this is definitely an example of that. And we'll use heal here, so I'm gonna get in time to use others. Shoot, I wish you hit Matt right now. Yeah, let's use others with you. We'll save that max other for the final boss. Debuffs also were real important in Battle Fantasy 3, and there are a significant lack of those in this game. And I believe the second too, if I'm correct. There weren't a lot of those weren't all over the place in the second game, but the third game they were everywhere, and the fourth game as well. Actually, I feel like the buffs, like things that buffed and debuffs were even more prominent and abundant in the third game than the fourth one. Because in the fourth game, you had like there were certain skills that were bound to certain players. Like only Lance could have Protect only Lance could have like Lock On, and only Matt could have Protect and things like that. In the third game, if I remember correctly, like only Matt could have Protect in the third game and stuff like that. But it was a lot more flexible what you could do with buffs in that game. And then the fourth game, it depended a lot more on who had what, and that's where the switching a party member out in the fourth game came to be a pain, because you would always, at least I would find a lot of times where the one guy that I had out was the buff I needed, and I had to get him back in, but then I wouldn't have the person that I would switch out a person that was already very buffed, and I didn't want to do that because they were all set to take on this boss, and here I am switching out for someone who's not buffed at all, just to use something. That's where that changing a party member thing kind of became a pain. Almost done with this guy. He's getting there. He's gonna need another here in the near future. That's a base. Actually, I'm gonna need to Protect now. Got the Triforce over here helping me out. Barrier. Alright, so now I have buffs galore, and I should be able to have those last week through the rest of the match. He hasn't used his special beam cannon, which I'm kind of surprised. I usually see that at least once in a fight. I remember that attack quite well. I remember that attack from when I played this game back in the day. Because like the one thing that would always worry me with this boss, which it actually would be rare that... Oh, there it is! Speaking of the devil. This would always be like the... Beating this game back in the day, period, was a pretty big rarity for me. We're just gonna defend. This shouldn't do too much, given the buffs and the defense, and it did not. I always forget her defense heals MP. I never remember that. That's a max either right there. Alright, so that was definitely negated. Yeah, that is pretty much the only point in the game. Oh, there's an attack of the final bosses too. But those 2-turn attacks are the only ones where the defend move is important. Anyways, in the first game, it was a pretty big rarity for me to beat the game. Oh, just get here. Alright, I'll just defend it. Buffs are wearing off, but every time I fought them. And like the rare time when I would beat them, this guy would school me, especially with Special Beam Cannon over there. And it did take me quite a few years to. It was not immediate that I beat this game for the first time. It took me a good while. It was like Scarlet Devil, where there was a time when I had first played the game and I thought, oh wow, this is really hard. I'll never beat this game. And then a while later, I came back and I did beat it. But with this game, that was probably only a year or so. Whereas with Scarlet Devil, again, jeez, you ever stop this here, buddy? Whereas with Scarlet Devil, that branch was significantly longer. By which I mean like 5 or 6 years, probably longer than that actually. Pretty crazy. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Okay. Look at that. It's just a flesh wound. Also, it's on that, so you can just get it right back. Immediately get half of that back. Let's use this. Maybe I use this because I don't care for this one. I use a lot of MP, and it's not as useful as the first heal. For a second, I thought he was going to do the Special Beam Cannon again. And I was like, okay, you have the attack again. I was talking about it earlier. Are you going to use it like 4 bloody times in a row? I almost knocked my microphone on my face. This guy's almost dead. It's the 2 waves of enemies that come after this guy are really irritating. They're the ones that seal you like nothing. Shoot, I don't want to gamble I can kill him here, because I'm just going to defend again. Special Beam Cannon again. Dealing a lot more damage than before, but that's because my magic buff is wearing off. Just notice that. Yeah, hit off his nose, gonna take him out that turn. I would have been dead. That's gonna need the other here. We were over an hour at this point in the video. Again? Oh my god, will you quit using Special Beam Cannon? Good friggin' lord. This is the 6th time this battle now? Yeah, and I can't take a turn to cast Barrier because I have to defend against this attack. Now it's hit me for 5,000 even with defending. That's an instant kill if I didn't defend. That's ridiculous. I still have to take a turn to heal after that. Thank God. Again, thank God for this Bloodblade. Making it so I can just use the normal heal instead of heal more, which is significantly worse off. Absolutely have to use another heal. So at no point can Matt be left in a position where he can't use Drain. I mean, his basic attack can heal him too, but Drain inflicts on it like 2,000 more damage, which really adds up over time. Especially for bosses. Especially for bosses like this one. Yes. Yeah! Got him! That took forever. Got him now. Alright.